Hello, friendos. Emily here with a new Sims build challenge, the No Walls Challenge. Pretty self-explanatory. I gotta build a house, or property you can live on, that doesn't have walls. That being said, though, I'm going to assume the rule doesn't mean that I can't use walls, because... there we go. Because I still want to build off sections, I just don't necessarily want them to be walls. And I've never found the fencing tools to be especially as good as this, at just using a wall to build a room. So start. I'll put this on top of here. Make you a little taller. Because my idea is that you could have a living area you can live in underneath here. But then up here we have some of the things that might want a little more privacy. Like a bathroom or a bedroom. But not really a room on account of... Oops. On account of no walls. So we're going to delete that. And for the time being, we'll delete this ceiling. I might need to do something with it later, but... And we'll just swap you guys out there. So I got a sim chilling here, waiting for me, because I want to be able to playtest everything, because I'm going to need a lot of the move everything cheat to make this work. So let's get some stairs up here. It's a lovely floating section, quite lovely. And let's see, which post should we use? The idea I have for this is something a little... Looks like it belongs to someone who could very easily afford. So, who could very easily afford an actual house. So I'm trying to go for like a, I won't say minimalist style, because minimalist is not what I'm good at to begin with. Let's scoot you. Okay. So now that we have those posts in place, we'll come down here and use the fence to sort of build around that to make another area of living. And we'll go a little bit outside the lines here. Okay, that is not a bad start. I'll go ahead and delete these. I don't know if they're really helping that much with support anyways. And visually, this is probably going to end up being a bit less than 3. So I think it's a pretty decent start. Let's pick our actual fences we're going to use. This could be nice. The question is, do I want tall fences or short fences? And do I even want them to match necessarily? How about we do tall fences on the bottom? Those aren't tall. I don't know if I like that or not. Thank you, whoever downloaded Ode to the Bouncer. Actually, if I really want the privacy in the bigger one, the upstairs, makes more sense if this is the one that has the taller area. And then you will get the smaller fence. But which one? Which smaller fence is the suitable small fence? Dun, 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 dun. Tempting, but I want to stick with the white, I think. Well, that looks interesting. That's neato. Oops, missed you. I'm actually gonna... I changed my mind. We're putting them on all of them. Fortunately, the thing I like about this, I might have to kill if I want to put a roof on here. I won't put a roof on there. That's my solution to that. And now let's see what kind of... Let's make this. Move you out one. And we'll expand these. And there we go. It's very nice, very pretty. So let's go ahead and... Even though I like losing... I don't like the fact I'm going to be losing little potted plants because they're so cute. I do unfortunately kind of need them gone for this particular bit because I'm going to use a fence to make a sort of screen top thingy mabobber, whatchamacallit. So let's just... The tricky part with this... Okay, that is making sure that I keep building on the top layer, because when it's transparent like this, it's really easy to accidentally just build the fence one below, which is not what I want to do, even a little bit. So we'll come over here. Yeah, escape. Come on. Why you gotta be so rude? You know what I want to do. Perhaps it'd be easier to let the ceiling stay so I don't run the risk of the thing. But simultaneously, I hate getting rid of every single individual ceiling tile, which is what I have to do when I leave the ceiling intact, or the floor intact, or the whatever it is intact. Let's come around here. It's a lot of potted plants. I forgot that's going to make those a thing. They look cute. They're really adorable. Looks like a very eco-friendly person lives here. Now, do I want to put in some Spandrels? I don't know if that's how they're pronounced or not. Let's do these ones. Got a little extra charm. I love the tools that you can just like click and apply. But a lot of times they don't let you move around, which I do find a little annoying. Let's see. How about you guys? I'll leave that one open. So yay! This is our good foundation to build off of. Put in some floor. And voila. So we'll start. Like I said, I want to be able to put some of the privacy things up here, so that means I want to have a bed up here. And I want to, well, I can skip the bed, but I do definitely want to have the bathroom up here. This offers a little more privacy. Let's get down to the bathrooms. Let's see, do I have some fancy dancy? Can I use a hot tub just as the bath? I feel like the answer to that's no. I like this one. The little spa style one. For sake of a little privacy. Let's see, can I put a spandrel there? I don't think so. But I can use move objects a little later. So I'm going to hang a curtain in between those two, so that you can have at least a little bit of privacy while you're doing your thing. Your thing in this case being using the bathroom. Let's see what's the cheat. Maybe that. I don't even remember what the tile everything is cheat, because I don't usually build with Sims in the house. Oh, guess I'm gonna deal with what's locked away to me. The fancy toilet. The fanciest of toilets. Actually, I don't know if that's the fanciest of toilets. I think this toilet is actually much fancier than that toilet. I think these are supposed to be fancy toilets. They don't really look fancy to me as much as just kind of weird. Maybe we'll use this laundry day one. And put that there. Everything we need for a bathroom, at least. So let's find one of those there curtains. Let's see, what height is this room? I don't even remember. Low. So I need a short one. It's a little too much. What about these guys? This one could work. So we'll do it in white, because that's apparently the theme we're going with. BB, move objects. Boom. That's gonna be the part where we start playtesting things to make sure they work. I don't know if Sims can walk through curtains. The answer might be maybe. I'm not sure what you're attached to in this theoretic thing. Maybe I should make this just a little bit taller. Oh. Because then at least it looks like it's attaching to something. Also, that jump from short to medium is bigger than I thought it was. Never felt that big. Anyways, let's go into live mode quickly, make sure we can use those. Yeah, we can go in there just fine. Okay, we'll use that just fine. And we can take a bath just fine. Good for you, Miss Tula. Tula wants a nap. Tula's gonna have to deal, because I ain't got that yet. So it's a little bit open to everything else. I should see if I have a better curtain. That's gonna bother me. And that's privacy. But that's the thing, it looks like a little too much. I don't like the way it just sticks out like that. So we're gonna sell this, get you back to short, and see if we can find a better curtain. See, what about one of these that look like they're drawn to the side? I love those. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. And actually it's even green, because there's all this greenery. Seems appropriate. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Looks exactly like that's where it's installed. Okay, the knob kills it a little bit, but... So yes, we have a bathroom. We did it, guys. I should have a railing on there. There. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. So then down here, let's see, we will have an entertaining area in here with more of a living area in here. So we'll start with the bed, because beds are important. We'll get this little bit of extra privacy through a bed with curtains. Transparent curtains, but curtains nonetheless. Let's see. And then around the side here, let's see. There we are. And one more. Voila. Just that little bit of privacy. And we'll leave that. I know it's me overthinking things, because Sims don't actually seem to care that much about privacy. They're just kind of like, whatevs, I do what I want. I don't care if you can see me, unless you're actually in the room. But if this counts as a room for all those important room-based things, then they don't care. It's like, what? People can see me? But I'm in another room. And it's like, well, there's no door, there's no walls, and the door's wide open. In fact, this is just an open doorway. They'd be like, psh, but it's in another room. That's my impersonation of a sim. If they were speaking English. Let's see, do that birch one. I think I do the birch one a little too much. So, for a little privacy, we'll hang some curtains here. I'm making a lot of use of curtains. I hope that is okay with you guys. Okay, so I need a medium. Let's see, does it look like you're hanging off something? Not quite. Let's see, I'll have to move it so that you're in line with that. Which should be easy, if I was thinking. Yep, this lines up. Looks a little like it's floating. That's probably about the best I could do. So yay, little privacy for when you get your beauty sleep. And then the kitchen will be next. We all know how much I love making kitchens. Actually, y'all didn't know that, but now you do. We'll go with this counters for the perfect patio stuff, because this is in some ways a perfect patio. We'll make it like this. And what do the end pieces look like? That's neato. Put that there. And that there. So we'll replace you with an oven. This is the only one that looked like it could be outdoors, so you'll have to do. What should I do? And for a fridge, we'll use one of these ice boxes. And actually, perhaps it would make more sense to make this be an island. That way I can also utilize it as my eating area. So let's switch that. This is the part you guys don't see when I do my build videos, is me changing my mind every 5 seconds. Because I usually try and get like a general blueprint down so that but this sort of beats the point if I have it too planned out. One more in. It's not like you have a whole bunch of people, but... And we'll go with... Should probably make sure... Well, they don't all need to be sittable necessarily. I've seen things more awkward than a pole being in between. In fact, I've seen a pole in between, like, bar sitters before, so I'm not too worried. We'll get... Let's see, is this... Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, that doesn't look like it's attached to much of anything, so... Sorry, my dude, you're not going to work. Do any of them look like they're attached to anything? Okay, it's definitely too low. You don't look like you're attached to anything. I don't think I'm going to be able to arrange. So, for a sink, we'll go with this guy. Right there. You got room to make your food and serve it. What more could you want? Nothing. Nothing more could you want. Except some tea. Because this is getting hippie hippie home vibes from this, which means tea is absolutely necessary. So you get your food, you can come over here to prepare, cook, eat, wash, cup of tea. Should I have... Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of fence here, because I can't decide what I want to do. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, darling. So the next room we're going to start thinking about is the living room, which is going to be out here, much more exposed. We'll put that guy there. And... there. And... voila. And this guy. That's not right. Let's... that works. So for TV, do you like that outdoor? We do. This is a little too small for that. So let's see, how are we gonna work on that? First, let's move the lot a little bit. Why can't you be smaller? Just because I'm watching outside doesn't mean I want it to be like the biggest thing, since another big thing. I can get one of these. I question the logic. That's what I'm gonna have to do, though. So go with one of my favorite TVs, that one. And let's see. I do love these sort of whatchamacallit things, the doohickeys. Window seats, that's what they're called. So put one of these here. There we go. You can totes watch the TV from there, right? I have no idea how the angles work. Let's see. Testing sim. You can sit here. And then watch romance. Yeah. Looks like you can enjoy it. So now I'm going to need you to exit this area again so that I may focus. Yeah, I know you're sleepy and angry at me for... There we go. They're not actually angry at me. I think if Sims knew what we were doing, they might be angry. But they don't. Music went kind of dark for a second. Freaked me out a little. It's like, oh gosh, maybe the Sims do see me. I think these ones will be good for this sort of sitting area. So what else do I need? Don't think I can do a fireplace. I could do those little fireplace tables, which I don't... Yeah, they're on here. I don't know if there's a fire risk to them, but... Let's see. Can I get you on one of these? Nope, I can't. I can try and combine you. That seems like a poor idea. We'll table that idea for now. No pun intended. I like that better. Yeah, that sticks out a little bit more. And we'll apply you like so. Actually, with that in mind, mayhaps it's a good thing you can't rob in The Sims anymore, because this particular sim would probably get the smoke robbed out of them. Because, like, oh yeah, I just got my stuff sitting on the floor for anyone who wants to take it. And just want to get this. There we go. So what else do I need in here? Some music. But since I made this sim a music lover, some music is essential. There. And we'll go with the white model because, as I said, white appears to be the theme. I can't say it's a minimalist look because I feel like it would be a lot more minimal if I was doing that. I don't like that birch wood on there. Okay. So let's see. I'm missing a trash can. I'm gonna need one of those. I'm actually outdoors, so I can justify an outdoor trash can. Because before I get decorating, I want to make sure I have everything I need. See, some kind of bookshelf would probably be a good idea. And I can use a bookshelf. How did that happen? Okay, so you're not merging with the fence. Okay. Let's see. I put another one. Does it look like... Yeah. I keep second guessing everything. Okay, so have another... Yeah. So some hobbies, if my Sims got some of those. My Sim likes music. So I think listening to music is enough of a hobby on its own. Don't need a dining area because I got the counters. Should probably have a computer type deal. Yeah, this is definitely screaming rob me. Like you case out the joint here and you're like, oh, I wonder when this person is going to leave. And then she's like, okay, bye. And she leaves. And she's like, hey, I see you. You're outside my room. You can just go ahead and steal everything. I couldn't even stop you. I like these curved ones. Okay, I think I can focus on decorating now. It's my favorite part. I think it's everyone's favorite part. So we'll go with this guy. Should do it in between there. Should probably do lights before I forget. And outdoor lights make the most sense given the context. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't work quite as well. They're off just enough. Yeah. You all know how much I love string lights. And you're trying to stop my dreams of having string lights everywhere. See how it is? Let's see. Let's see, I can do... This way they look like they're sitting on top of. Now, if only they'd stay up there. Let's... I think it looks nice, though, having the lights sitting on top of the fence like that. Assuming they don't get in the way of important things. Like peeing. Peeing is an important thing. Allegedly. Okay, let's make sure the bathroom still works. Alright, still works. You can go here. I deleted you. I don't need 2 mailboxes. How dare you? Okay, set at night again. So, these definitely work. Down here, we'll go ahead and do the same. I'm really glad I chose this fence now. I couldn't really do this with every single fence type. But I can totally do it with this one. Let's put you in the back here. Don't need you blocking the TV. I feel like despite the fact this is not going to be the most extravagant looking home, it's not going to be very cheap. Good thing there's not a monetary limit on this. And so Emily said, "Let there be light." That is probably too many. Let's see. That looks kind of cool. With them sticking out of the plants like that. Double check everything because I'm a little. Now let's see what happens if we cook something. Yeah, I know you wanna eat. You wanna sleep, not eat. So we'll have scrambled eggs with bacon. Yes, new skills, all that. Actually, I'm not really planning on doing anything with the bed. I just let her sleep. There we go. In her beautiful nature wonderland. Let's see. Divider. Shouldn't the bamboo one be up here? Let's see. I do like this one a lot. This blue one does add some color. I think I prefer that to this grass one. This looks a little bit like she's caged up, but not to a creepy level. This is fine. There we go. That looks pretty. Whoop. Clicked outside the thing. So what do I do for the ground? I think for out here, I'd like to have a sort of patio look, so I'll definitely use some terrain paint. What's the difference between these two? Is this a shade of green, or...? Let's go with this one. So we'll erase everything. Go with the square, and that way I know exactly how far out I'm going. Don't end up with stones in places I didn't request stones. Lovely, absolutely lovely. I don't pull off any accent well. I should stop trying. I'll use some dirt just for the entrances. Yeah, I like that dirt better. Start. That doesn't look nice at all. I think I should have gone so thick. It still doesn't look that nice. But when I add some plants and such, maybe it'll help with it a bit. And it's already helping a little. There we go. Yeah, that already looks nicer. So I'm not gonna stress that right now. Just try hanging something in the ceiling. They need a ceiling decoration section. I guess miscellaneous might be my best. It's not a whole lot that hangs from ceilings, though. I love these pot racks, but gosh, they get in the way of everything. I don't think they're supposed to, but they do. That works. That works. Still accessible. Everything in here is still accessible. It's all good. It's all good. All good. Let's see. Put these here. Oh, where'd you go? Seriously, where'd they go? I'm just gonna escape that and try it again. Okay. Seems like they line up nicely. I did that better than I thought I would. Go me. Let's see, should probably have some kind of rug. So let's go with this wicker rug. I'm gonna put another seat over here for like a reading area. Because, you know, the places you sit to read and the places that you sit to watch TV, they're not usually the same places. Well, I guess maybe that just depends on who you are. Like, personally, I'll watch TV in the living room. But when it comes to reading, I'll more frequently be in my bedroom. So let's go with one of these guys. Smaller. There. This, which offers another little bit of privacy. And let's see, where's that bamboo divider? I think that would look nice here. There we go. That looks nice. Got all these ideas. Probably a very limited number of them are actually good ideas, but that's the point. Having bad ideas and seeing how well they work. There we go. I'll nix that one. This will still be a nice little secluded reading spot. And over here. There. Some rocks to go with your computer. Because when I see a computer, I think, wow, that could really use some rocks. See, so you enter in here, you see, I should put something in here. That's what this needs. So, what shall we put over here? Distracted by the garden things. Just more plants. It's really tempting. I know I always have plants, but I always want more plants. Do you see my problem? There are never enough plants in any given household. There always needs to be more plants. And that's why I spend an exorbitant amount of money on plants. It's a joke. I don't even have an exorbitant amount of money. It's nice to dream, though, because if I did, I'd spend it on plants. There, a cute little succulent garden. It's just gonna be a huge old thing. Should really do something up here, too. So let's do some carpet up here to start with. I love all these rugs that change like their general shapes and such, but they're confusing for me because I'm not especially intelligent. I'm like, what does this one do? And what does this one do? And how about this one? What's that one do? Oh, I thought that was transparent for some reason. Would have been cool. It's kind of nice looking. Check out the colors. Go with the blue. There we are. That's not what I was aiming for. I was very much aiming for getting something here. There we are. That's at least something. Let's see, I want some kind of runner up here, probably. I like the polka dots. Here we are. It's a little bit off, but not significantly. That adds at least a little more color. Should I put lamps on there too? I'm not too concerned about it. One thing I think I will do, though, is put something a little higher on the surrounding fence line there. Mayhaps. It's already more defined than what it was, but it's not enough. Nope. Maybe this one? Closer. Da-ba-da. I'm probably being way too finicky with this. I will eventually find you my perfect fence height. Oh, not sure what I did, but I'm gonna undo it. Yep, because I'm just gonna go with this guy. Of what I've picked, it is the one I like the best. Because I just want something a little more defined than what I was before. I just believe that covers everything. Let's put some pillars out here too. Don't really be part of the house, but let me make it look more supported. My sim is unhappy. I'm sorry. Not super sorry, because it would, if I was, I wouldn't have done the thing in the first place, but that is neither here nor there. Let's see which... I do love this one, but it's always big for the spaces I'm thinking of using it for. It's kind of nice looking. We'll go with that. That looks nice. Is there enough light to read by at night? The answer is no, so I will hang a ceiling light from there. Would this be too long? I don't know. Let's test it. Alright, time for you to sit in that chair. Yep, you can sit in that chair. And I can nap in that chair. It's not what I wanted you really to do. My sim is definitely going to pop out the computer and kill me at this rate. Now let's figure out what we're going to do for the inside of here. Probably another terrain paint. Maybe do the same one we had out there. Or we can do actual flooring in here. Still looks kind of interesting. I'll apply you in here too, because I like that little bit of contrast. Now the big question is, do I put foliage on top of my sort of terrace looking ones? I want you. See, did I accidentally apply any to those? Doesn't look like it. No one's more surprised than me. That looks nice. Maybe I'll put more curtains in here. It's basically a lot of touch-up at this point, I guess, because I'm avoiding working on the foliage. Let's see. What do you look like? Just a little too short. I don't want to do that one again because I just like keeping that for... Just to heck with it. It looks like it fits. So that might go a little bit higher. There we go. That's looking pretty. Let's get rid of you. And start applying you again. Yeah. There we go. And voila. A bathroom with a little more privacy. I think I'll leave that open. I like the shadow it casts. Which means now it is time to work on the outdoors, the landscaping. So which trees are around here? Is one of those? Nope. I'm not the best at identifying the trees. Hope you all forgive me for that. Those look close though. I got a few of these. And nope. What are you with the star-shaped leaves? There's the closest looking one. That works. The biggest thing is I gotta remember to keep these areas kind of clear of it mostly so the sin can still get in there. Because I don't think some of these don't have a footprint, but not all of them. Because that'd be way too easy for me if they did. So I'll go back with this terrain paint. Apply some dirt. Go. I've already been recording for an hour. I'm gonna have to probably trim some stuff out. I'm not used to doing that. Much to the dismay of some of you probably. But like, why you keep that in? Just cut that boring part out, Emily. Because it cheapens the experience. Okay, viewers. I decide what cheapens your experience. I love all these big leafy plants. Got a sort of potted garden feel going on here. I'm cool with that. Do I got a white one here? I do. So yes, white and green I guess are the two primary colors of this build. Also decorate the bathroom a little bit more. Probably should have done it before I put all the stuff down, but c'est la vie. What is done is done. Go down. Oh. There, I like that a lot. And for you guys, I still didn't find out anything to do with you. So let's go with these weird minimalist planters. Alright, party. Let's get back to that Landscaping. Daisies around my trees. Because those seem like the places that daisies would grow, is around a tree. Well, these ones really don't disappear when you zoom in as much. You don't get daisies, you guys get lavender. I don't know if it's actually officially lavender. But it's lavender in my heart. Actually, lavender is kind of the theme for my wedding that or at least ideally. It does sort of depend a lot on what I can afford. But I like the idea of a lavender themed wedding with a wheat accent. Maybe I'll try building that on here once. I've already done one wedding build, but there's no law that says I can't build multiple wedding venues. Okay. So there goes that. Start applying these guys, get this sort of overgrown look. I'm not gonna go too overboard. I've done some overboard, overgrown looks, and I love them. Like, I try not to do them, because, dear Lord, do they take a lot of time. Do a bit of a rock formation here. Come on, stop getting stuck on your own cord, you silly mouse. There we go, that looks like a convincing pile of rocks. Rocks over there. Yeah, I don't see rocks utilized enough. I kind of honestly love them. Of course, I don't utilize them enough either, so perhaps I should not talk. I don't know why I want to keep putting something in front of the mailbox. I need that. Let's see what kind of some bush stuff. Put you there. Sometimes I think some of the best stuff came in with the base build, which I guess is the ideal situation. Like, these pale flowers are super natural looking, and I super love them. Excuse me. Get some shrubbery. Don't want to go too crazy, though that might be a bit late for me for that. Let's see, how's that look? Should I put a roof on there? Because let's see how it looks with one. It does give it sort of a fairy tale look that I do kind of like. How's it look when it's curved? When it's curved, I then need that extra lip. Yeah, add that little bit more privacy. in case, you know, someone climbs a tree and tries to look in. That's a thing that happens frequently. Maybe do it more like a princess. A little bit more. Yeah, I like that better. Now what type of roof should we do? Yeah, keep it. Keep it more with that neutral white. And let's double check how it looks at night. Very usable still. I'm going to blur out these lines a little. So clear that terrain paint. Up that softness. Sort of soften that edge there. Make it look a little more like this happened through wear and tear as opposed to me grabbing a brush. Alright, looks a little natural. I could have a little something in here still. Let's see what we got. Da-ba-da. And we'll go back to the bush. There we go. Do one little tree there. Just to wrap it up. Maybe one of those bushy trees. Maybe that looks sculpted. Okay. So with that, looks like the sim home is fully functional. It has no walls. It has it's got a lot of fences and a lot of things that kind of look like walls. I think that's kind of the point of the challenge, so I'm not going to beat myself too much for it. Here's the part where I show some pictures of what the house looks like. I imagine it looked pretty nice because I'm pretty happy with them. I'm going to upload this onto the Sims gallery with the hashtag Valiant Attempt Gaming. There will be a link in the video underneath the video in the description as well. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.